that he's passionate about what he do, and maybe sometimes your passion can be taken out of context or taken the wrong way.
Overbearing.
And yeah, I guess like maybe you may come like an overbearing or like a bully in a sense or whatnot. And maybe the people need to understand from your perspective where you coming from or what it is that you're trying to do and why they may perceive you to be bully or kind of just hard ass. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, basically I'm saying if you walk down my road a little bit, I give you a little bit of I give you a little bit of true logic. I'll let y'all know where the passion comes from. And I guess I say it comes from, you know,
we can edit it.
School days. No, I'm good. It comes from school days. You know what I'm saying? But I guess 91 would have been turn of events for me, because that was been about the first time. Well, no, I'm gonna say 91, because that would have been the first time I lost my little cousin. They said that she committed suicide, but she was found with traces of cocaine in her system. She was 12 years old. So that right there turned me kind of hard from the jump. In 94, I lost my aunt. I lost my grandma. I was raised by my aunt and my grandma. You know, so two different generations of women. And I was always raised to be somebody that stood for something. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I know what I'm here for. I know the passion that I do have, and sometimes it does come off like that. I don't need everybody to be and think like I do. I want you to think like you do and bring something to the table. Now, what flight life is, the big misconception is flight life is the trading and aborting of professional multimedia services. So if you have a group that has LLCs, or you have an entertainment company, or you have anything to bring, it's a multimedia conglomerate. You do not have to be, you could be affiliated with Flight Life and being a part of Flight Life by anywhere that we go outside of South Carolina. We can be represented as a whole instead of having so many different branches. Because as of right now, me being from Chicago, they had the same exact thing until Kanye got signed, so on and so forth. Then they started building some kind of jail. Okay, now here we gotta do the same thing. We have to build a unit, start supporting each other here, go out wherever we from here, and go out professionally and show the world that South Carolina has a lot to offer. And now we may not all be from South Carolina, but we reckon where we at right now. Now, you know, as far as me, like I say, 94, lost my grandma. It was me against the world then, you know.
You were raised by you.
I was raised by my aunt, my grandma, so that was pretty much like losing your mama or losing your daddy, bro, you know. So right then, you said I was on that, excuse my language, but I was on F world. I didn't care, it's me against the world. Me and my niggas, we out here, I'm selling dope, I'm doing whatever I need to do, get out here, I don't care. I didn't, life wasn't nothing for me at that time. I didn't care. And I was hustling in the streets, selling whatever I needed to do to get moving. At that time, I was part of music. But I was in the streets, my niggas was doing music. I was in the streets, I ain't had time for no music at the time. And I knew I loved it, you know what I'm saying? But then, change events. You know, you get locked down, you go to penitentiary, write your first rhyme. I write my first rhyme. It's my first rhyme. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a little verse in my first rhyme, so you can tell. And then this right here, turn me around. From now on, it's forever gone. So, 612, Cayson Martinez had me 7 cent in the mix. They wanted to live their own life. Drug clientele, excel, wasn't ready for no wedding veil. Lived life city to sitter, mom's exotic stripper. Pops clocking G's, waiting for the postman to deliver. They created this warrior, I'm here to warn you. It's madness in the midst of confusion, ain't no illusions. 2 years old now, city and city, town to town. Grandma, KLC, when it's my turn, red root for me, just like it used to be. When you left here in 94, parts of me felt there was nothing more to live for. Living life for uproar, started cutting school, graduation year. Singing way to drugs, prison pressure, all I love. Ran with a pack of thugs, fast life took over. My insight, dramatic stolen status. Went into drinking binges and strange sleeping habits. In and out of cages, back and forth to court. Hired a lawyer for legal support, screaming, have you ever been in trouble with the law before? No, they like I'm facing death though. Off my time and let me go. Back to my cell, don't need no escort. Put me on neck, weak bus, immediate transport. After that, it was over with, period. I said, alright, I know what I'm doing. I know what my life is. I know what I'm called to do. I know I'm not gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be a person who uses music as motivation and expression of life, period.
Got you. Okay, that was deep.
Yeah, bro. That's me. True Logic.
So
True and Logic.
I kind of feel like you kind of waiting. It's like you've been waiting for something. I said a lot of people been dropping mixtapes here and there, but I know you got a lot of material, but you ain't dropping nothing. It's almost like you just kind of like you've been waiting. So what you got to say about, I guess the local artists here that drop CDs and nobody from the upstate is really kind of did it big, and I think everybody, I guess, who drop mixtapes feel like they got the potential to do it big, but it just not happening for us here. So the question is, I always have, what are you gonna do to change the game? What are you gonna do different that ain't nobody else done, or is there something different when it comes to Logicc?
Well, the first thing you have to do before you drop anything is get people to know who you are. I don't know if you know me or not, but I know there's people in Chicago that definitely know me. I ran Chicago for a pretty long time, 2 years. I worked in the studio for about 72 hours a week for 2 years straight. Aside to a management deal, 2 year, 3 year vocal management deal. That meant anything that's pertaining to. So I had an agent, I had an image consultant, I had an agent, I had a manager, I had producers, I had a team. I was running things, I was doing radio interviews, all of this. But I was screwed out of the things that I was doing. But it wasn't all the loss. Excuse me, it wasn't all the loss because the simple fact is, it wasn't all the loss because the simple fact is that I learned, and it was experience that I needed to learn to be able to build what I have now. At that time, I worked out of somebody else's studio. I ran somebody else's studio. As you can see, Lord blessed me enough to keep moving and keep growing. Now I'm my own studio now. So basically what I'm saying as far as when you talk about, don't just go out there and just go throwing out music, because you saturate it. Once you saturate it, what do you do? Do you have any incentive? It's a what next thing? What are you gonna do different? Just like you said, what I'm gonna do different, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna drop a CD. If I drop a CD, it's gonna be an EP. Every song is gonna be off the chain. I'm gonna hit as many genres as I can, and I'm gonna hit as many age brackets as I can with as much music as I have, because I have to try to teach the material that I have learned and that I've been taught to the people that are lost and need to be found, or the people that just need some words of encouragement to keep moving.
Got you. Okay, any last words you want to say to the people out there that there's something about Logicc they don't know, that you want them to know that they don't know about you?
Yeah, I do. If there's any one thing that I want you to know about me, is I'm always gonna be a very passionate person. I'm always gonna stay truthful to who I am, and I'm always gonna stand for what I believe in. Now, that just goes to show I don't care if it's whatever your religion per se is. I don't care about any of that. I'm a spiritual person. I move off faith, spirits, and auras and energy. So immediately, and you guys do probably, a lot of you guys do know this, but I don't tolerate BS. No way, shape, form, or fashion. Because I got kids, I got people that look up to me. Ain't no way that I'm gonna let them down. Because that's letting myself down. Period. So when you have so much going on in your life, you got so many things going on, and you know that you are this caliber, but you're not there because of certain situations and scenarios, just keep living. You'll grow into it. Promise you.
Okay, last but not least, I think that one more again, the flight life. Why would somebody want to join flight life?
Flight life is pretty much, it's a unit, it's a unit, it's a support group, it's a friend thing, it's pretty much, it's just a group of people who are willing to learn and want to grow and tired of the same old situation and want several different avenues to be able to acquire income residually. So, you know, and it's some people can join Flight Life. The way that you can be a member of Flight Life is you can be a supporter of Flight Life, you can be a sponsor of Flight Life, you can be an artist and be a member of Flight Life, or you can be a person who trades and barter services. So that leaves nobody out. That's what we're trying to do, especially for South Carolina, because once again, nobody